It was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. I had my dress on, my hair perfectly styled, my family gathered, and the hall decorated with flowers we had chosen together. Every time I thought about walking down the aisle, I felt that flutter of excitement and nervousness and the kind that comes only once in a lifetime. But as guests began glancing at the clock, the whispers started. My fiancé wasn't there. At first, I convinced myself it was just traffic. He'd call any second, apologizing, and everything would go on as planned. But the minutes stretched into an hour. My father's face darkened. My maid of honor squeezed my hand, trying to reassure me. My phone remained silent. Eventually, my mom gently said we had to let everyone know there was a delay. The word felt too soft for what was happening, but I couldn't bring myself to say canceled. I tried calling him, once, twice, 20 times. No answer. My chest felt heavy, like my ribs were tightening around my lungs. The wedding hall emptied slowly, some guests giving me pitying looks, others avoiding eye contact altogether. I sat there in my gown, surrounded by the remains of a celebration that never began, asking myself what I'd done wrong. That night, I couldn't sleep. I texted him one last time. Please, just tell me why. Hours later, my phone finally buzzed. It wasn't him, it was his sister. She asked me to come to their house alone. My stomach twisted, but I went. When I arrived, she sat me down at the kitchen table, her eyes red and swollen. She told me that 3 days ago, he'd been diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. He hadn't told me because he didn't want me to waste my life caring for someone who might not live much longer. The morning of the wedding, he'd left for treatment in another city, leaving behind nothing but a note for his family, asking them to return my things and apologize on his behalf. I didn't know whether to be furious or heartbroken. He thought he was protecting me, but instead, he left me with the kind of wound that doesn't heal cleanly. I still see his empty spot at the altar in my dreams. And while part of me wishes he had stayed and fought alongside me, another part understands he loved me enough to disappear, even if it destroyed us both.